Comes to severe weather, especially tornadoes, there are a lot of myths out there and a lot of confusion as well.
Knowing what's true and what's not can really mean the difference between survival and tragedy when there's just no second to waste.
So for Severe Weather Awareness Week, we're helping you separate tornado fact from tornado fiction. From the 1930s classic, The Wizard of Oz,
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore,
to the 1990s action blockbuster Twister, tornadoes have always captured our imagination, but entertainment blurs the lines between fact and fiction. I hit the streets of Detroit to help set the record straight. We're playing Fact or Fiction with Jasmine and Raghav. Fact or fiction, hiding under a freeway overpass will protect you from a tornado.
Fiction.
Fact.
Okay, so why do you say fact?
You want cover over your head during a tornado.
Okay, and why do you say
Well,
fiction?
that is true, but you don't want to, you're still out there. I don't think that's not enough coverage.
It's fiction because you see the look she just gave him? An overpass is definitely not where you want to be. The overpass actually can squeeze the winds together and the winds will become stronger. And if you try to climb up the sides of an overpass, the winds are stronger there too. And overpasses collect debris. It's not a safe place to be. Or how about this one? Fact or fiction? I'm far from a tornado, so I'm safe from debris.
Fiction.
Yeah, fiction.
They're right, it's fiction too. Not as clear-cut though. Yes, the farther away you are from a tornado, the less likely you are to be hit by debris. But tornadoes are so powerful, light items have been known to float for a really long way. 5 miles?
More than that.
More than that, yeah.
20?
Maybe a little bit more than that.
60?
I would say right there.
150?
Maybe. I feel like I've heard stories.
Light tornado debris has been found more than 125 miles away, and even heavier items like plywood, sheet metal, and plane parts have been carried many miles too. Next up, fact or fiction? When confronted with a tornado warning, you should open the windows to equalize the pressure.
Fiction.
Jasmine and Raghav are right. It's fiction, and it's a waste of valuable time. With cars, refrigerators, and washing machines slamming into your house, you opening up the windows won't make a bit of difference. Just pray your home is strong enough to get you through the storm.
Fact.
Fact.
Fact. All right, and I'd like to say thank you to Jasmine and Raghav for taking part in our Fact or Fiction quiz. Now, we want to stress that when you hear a siren or there is a tornado warning, you want to get to safety as quickly as possible. Don't worry about your car. Don't worry about other property. Just get yourself to safety and plan ahead. If you know that there's going to be severe weather around that day, think about where you're going to be and where you would go so you can act fast.
Right, yeah, you have to have the plans already in place before the actual event happens. And then also a good idea, just charge all of your phones, your tablets, whenever you need in case the power goes out.
Because it could be out for days in the case of a tornado.
Exactly. And a lot of questions we get too are, how do you tell if there's a tornado developing or just is there a tornado nearby? Yeah. The simple answer is that you see dark clouds, you see a strong thunderstorms, you just get inside. You don't want to sit there and try to analyze this thing. But I want to show you just basically the formation of a tornado and the difference between a funnel cloud and an actual tornado. So here is the cross view of essentially a thunderstorm cloud. And a wall cloud is the base of a thunderstorm that lowers and usually has rotation to it. And this is the beginning stages of a tornado. And a lot of times you see the wall cloud or you just see the clouds kind of rotating in itself. And that may just be a wall cloud, which is harmless in itself, but that is where funnel clouds will stem from, the wall cloud. You also may see some lower clouds that are separate from the base of the thunderstorms, and these are called scud clouds. Those are harmless, but they are ominous looking, and that is usually what makes people think that a tornado is developing, but that's not always the case. A funnel cloud is when you see the funnel actually drop from the base of the wall cloud, but this is not reaching the ground. It's the difference between a tornado and a funnel cloud is whether or not it's reaching the ground. Once it's touching the ground, that's when it's declared a tornado. But when you see even the wall cloud or any rotation at all, that's when you want to take cover and stay inside, especially if there's a warning already issued for your area.